To visit Petersen Automotive Museum was on my wish list for some time now. I've passed it by on my way to work several times and always wondered what was in store for a common visitor. Hollywood's presence is felt all around here. Right across the street, there is an Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. And on the opposite side, there is another example of the film industry, Johnny's Coffee Shop. This former coffee shop was used as a filming location for many movies throughout late 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. This coffee shop can be seen in movies such as Big Lebowski, Pulp Fiction, and several others. In some films, it is possible to just make out the Petersen Museum on the background. Back then, it looked slightly outdated and in a dire need of renovation. And in 2015, it received a new facelift. And today, its modern-looking appearance is followed on the inside by an exciting story of automobile innovation throughout the world history. Right at the entrance to the museum, we were greeted by a Tesla semi-truck, a true reminder of the state of change in a car industry we're experiencing nowadays. But most of anything, I enjoyed seeing some of the classic cars on a display. One thing that struck me the most was the artistic presence of the human beings in these mechanical beasts. These cars were not built by robotics on an assembly line. They were made by humans, human hands, built by people who had a story to tell. Each and every one of these cars had a history and a character, just like their makers. With every car built and every race won, there was a lesson to be learned, a lesson of human innovation and perpetual desire for motion. And yes, as much as today's cars are more efficient and reliable and friendlier for the environment, they lost something along the way, perhaps a human touch. When I sit next to Porsches from the 50s and 60s, they had a presence of pedigree that was established by brutal and bloody race competitions. These cars were part of our history dating back as early as the 19th century and all the way to modern days. And even though today they are part of the museum display, yet you can still get a slight whiff of gas and oil when standing really close to them. A slight reminder that these things were made to drive. Driving these cars felt like you are in control. You are the one who shifts gears and presses the pedals. You're the one who steers the car and not the other way around. And with every road bump that is transferred from the suspension to the steering column and eventually to your hands, you get closer in touch with the car itself and its essence. It is an emotional feeling that hopefully we won't lose as time goes by.
I've never actually seen a picture of one. Pay attention to it now. Yeah, it was.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit. Ugh!